Hi everybody, this is Avalon from Crafts Direct, and in this video I'll be showing you how you can make this "You Are Enough" sign. I think it is just so sweet and colorful and would make a great addition to any kids' room or classroom, especially just with the sweet message on it. Follow along and I will show you step by step how you can make this sign. First, you will grab your stencil and we are going to cut off the feather. Our stencil is going to be left justified and at the bottom of the sign. You will also cut off the bottom of the stencil so that it can be closer to the edge of the sign. Flip over your stencil and then take some Scotch tape, or even better, take double-sided tape, and you will put it on the back of the stencil, especially the places where there are small little points or little details that might need a little extra stick to make sure that it is sticking in place. Flip your stencil over and make sure that it is pressed down and sticking to the sign. You also want to make sure that there isn't any tape that is sticking out of the stencil. Any other additional spots that you feel aren't secure, you can go back and add a little bit of tape. And then you will take some painter's tape and tape around all of the edges of the stencil. Next, we will start painting. We are going to use 4 different colored paints. First, you will use the light pink to paint the word "you." Both the word "you" and the word "are" will each have their own specific color, but the word "enough," each letter will be a different color. And so after you stencil on the "you" with the light pink, you will also stencil the "O" in "enough" with that same color. You will then stencil the word "are" in that citrus green. Stencil the letters E and G in the golden ochre paint. I forgot to do this earlier when I was working with the green paint, but you also want to paint the letter U in green as well. Lastly, you will take your hot pink paint and you will paint the N and the H. Let the paint completely dry before you peel up the stencil, and then you're going to go back with a smaller brush and make any touch-ups that you need. The last thing we will do is dry brush the frame. And to do this, you will put a little bit of paint on a bristle brush. You will dab it on the plate and then wipe some of it off too with a paper towel if you'd like. And then you will simply paint the frame, but you'll just have less paint on it, so it'll create this sort of dry brush effect where it kind of blends into the frame as is. You will do this with the light pink, the hot pink, and the gold paint. And you will just use these 3 paints to dry brush and kind of blend the colors and just make sure that you have enough of each color as you want. You can always go back and add more. Let the sign completely dry, and then it is ready to be displayed. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can shop all the supplies needed to make this project at craftsdirect.com/projects.